I'm sure most of you all don't know that being a cabin crew or becoming a cabin crew was not my only dream thing. In fact, I was planning something else to get into something else. I mean, it was not कि मुझे interest नहीं था, but then there was not my dream job or dream goal that I was only one direction like I see people. I don't think कि most of the family members, like my first family के अलावा, I don't think so. Like a lot of people know that I was working somewhere else before becoming a cabin crew. And I think the best part was that I was even getting paid a salary of... Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Twinkle. I used to work as a cabin crew for over 10 years in airlines like Qatar Airways and Kingfisher, and now I make videos on aviation, career and finance. If you like watching such content, then please consider subscribing to my channel and also press the bell notification so that you don't miss a new video by me. So in this video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about my first job, my first paycheck. If you've been watching me, you definitely know that I've been a cabin crew, and before Qatar Airways, I was working in India as well. But I don't think a lot of you know that I was. In fact, I don't think any one of you knows that I was working not as a cabin crew for my first job. So my first job was not being a cabin crew when I started working at the age of 18. But it was absolutely something very different. Nothing near to, a cabin crew, or nothing near to a service industry or hospitality industry. लॉट ऑफ यू, बहुत सारे लोग मुझे मैसेज करते हैं कि क्या ये करियर चुनना चाहिए या फिर इससे पहले हमें कुछ करना चाहिए, या व्हाट दे वांट अ करियर चेंज, और क्या ये जॉब करना सही है क्या नहीं है. तो listening to all these questions, मेरे को ऐसा लगा that I should also tell you about my first job. And also there are a lot of people who say that ये जॉब इतनी वैल्यू नहीं देती है, या मुझे इसमें इतना पैसे नहीं मिलते हैं, या whatever it is. So I kind of wanted to share my background as well. Ki my first job was amazing for me, but now if you will hear about it, I don't know how will you react or whatever, but it was amazing for me. And the biggest part is कि ये इससे related नहीं है. So let me take you back in 2009. So Kingfisher join करने से पहले मैं एक डांस स्टूडियो में काम कर रही थी. नाउ यू मस्ट बी थिंकिंग लाइक डांस स्टूडियो. सो मुझे थोड़ा सा और आपको हिस्ट्री में लेके जाने दो. सो आई एम श्योर मोस्ट ऑफ यू, none of you basically would be knowing that I still have a lot of interest in dancing. Like not Bollywood dancing sirf, but professional dancing. So even in my school, I used to be one of the person who used to be a part of every annual day function. Now ये कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. Everybody participates probably, maybe in annual functions and all, and dance भी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. But मुझे personally dance used to give a lot of happiness, and I was very keen to learn and probably make it maybe big. But तब तक इतना सोचते नहीं थे और इतना exposure नहीं था जितना you see nowadays in these platforms of dancing. इतना exposure था नहीं. So just to tell you, if there is anybody who's related to dance or किसी को interest है, तो they must be knowing about Shamak Davar's Institute of Performing Arts, which is DIPA, and Dance Works, which is run by Ashley Lobo. So school time पे भी मैं इनके summer workshops attend करती थी. Every summer workshop, every summer funk I used to be a part of. मैं try करूँगी, if I can get pictures, I will try to fix some pictures so that you can थोड़ा बहुत आप relate कर सको. So yeah, I used to be a part of it क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगता था. But as soon as 11th, 12th, ये सब ख़त्म हुआ, I developed an interest in events or event management में, PR, advertising, something like that. And because I had a good group of people which had known me from dance works and all, कुछ करके I got into a studio whose owner was definitely a family friend. वो बाद में पता चला, but he was running his own studio, a proper dance school, a proper studio it was there. And I joined in as a studio manager. Basically my first focus was not to join as a studio manager, but the roles and responsibilities would be like that I would be a part of the company members. Now company members kya hote hain? They are the senior people who kind of take classes also, like they instruct the kids batch or the mid or jazz ki classes le liye. Jazz is a style of dancing, if you are not aware of, lyrical dancing, और इस सब के classes लेते थे. And they also be used to studying in colleges. तो हम सब उस time like college students, most of the instructors were studying in college, and after college they used to come and take classes. And I think they were paid also, like intern थे कुछ they used to get money for working there as well. So most of them were working in colleges and also working and taking classes, and then they used to attend a company class wherein all the instructors used to learn together and prepare for things, including the director of the company, who himself of course was a dancer and was a part of it. So I started because I liked the culture of being surrounded in dancing. So there I used to be there, and I used to learn, I used to work there, and I used to take care of the studio. I used to do things from taking care of the studio, attending their batches, like marking up the batches, cash, everything, like basically everything which is related to the studio, take care of everything. And then I used to also sometimes take batches because dancing interested me, and I was a very good dancer. I still am, I guess, but the practice chhoot gayi hai. So yeah, I am trained in salsa, I'm trained in lyrical jazz. So yes, all of these things we used to do. Contemporary classes hoti thi, so I used to sometimes assist some amazing dancers. If I come out now and tell you that some of the greatest dancers have been friends with me. If I tell you MJ5, Shrey Khanna from MJ5 has been a friend, he used to be there as well. Kalai Arasan, he's a Malaysian dancer, but he's of course moved back to Malaysia for good. But for reference, I will put pictures here. If you see, he was with Honey Singh, he was here as well. So some of these people have become renowned people. They are really nice, and they're doing really good also. Coming back to what were my responsibilities, which I told you everything related to the batch, but also the learning part was that as a studio, the director used to attend meetings and I used to assist him. So I got a good exposure of how meetings are to be taken, how do we how a meeting and a negotiation is conducted, how the different departments work. We used to organize events, every annual function, every annual funk, like a summer funk is there, so annually there used to be a proper dance workshop as well. We used to prepare for that. Also all the things, all the programs which will be organized, I used to be a part of it. So you basically get to learn a lot about how events are basically organized and how to arrange everything which is related to advertising or PR or equipment or stage show or materials procurement, everything. And it is a lot of stuff and a lot of learning. So I used to do that as well, learn as well, and what better than getting paid also. So at that time I used to get 6,500 rupees per month for all this, and I guess the timings were like 8 hours because of course I had my studies and stuff as well. It was okay, it was not a big problem, but yes, I learned a lot there. And this was my first salary and first job before I actually interviewed for Kingfisher and got selected to fly with them and go to Bombay and attend my training. I will also try to affix the appointment come offer letter, so you guys can have a look of how basic it was. It wasn't like a company, but I did like request them to give me a letter, so it feels nice that I've done something and I've gained experience, so that I can use that letter with me in future if I need to tell them that yes, I have interned here and yes, I've learned something from there. So yeah, coming back to the motive of this video is no matter what experience you have, it is always good to gain little bit of experience because it somehow will give you a lot of exposure. From there I actually learned to, I was from day one confident. I didn't have that much of a problem facing people or facing crowds, but then I used to meet people from different walks of life, again different people. I got to meet from different age group also. It was a different kind of industry exposure रहता है. You meet new people, you get to know how to handle, and then first paycheck की बात ही कुछ और होती है. The first amount, it's not about the amount you get, but you feel good about it. So yeah, I just want to tell you that you should not always think about money factor. the biggest part is at the age of 18, 19, when you start working, and irrespective of you get something or not, if you get, it's always good, but you should give it a try. Irrespective of the industry, you never know what you're going to make it, because initially I always wanted to become someone from handling events and advertising and PR, public relations mein, but then I ended up doing this. So it was not like my dream job like becoming a cabin crew. So sometimes it's also very important to just follow, like go with the flow. So yeah, on that note, I will end this short and sweet video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you got a little bit of motivation. This wasn't really like a motivational video, but I thought that because of this poll, I should make such a video so that you guys also get to know what was my first paycheck and what field was I working in. So yeah, with that I will end this video, and if you like it, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, everybody take care and stay safe. Bye bye.